These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Swing and a miss with that hook. Keep an eye out for these two with a clash of heads. That's what happened the last time they faced each other.
Timing is everything. Amir Khan's his speed beat a legend in Barrera. Barrera, we've seen in some amazing fights, but he got caught. He gets it easier. And Amir Khan has got to be one of the fastest fighters I have ever seen live.
Beautiful counter shot. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? The straight right just misses. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Both men step. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. Here's the bell for round two. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Beautiful counter punch. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Beautiful counter punch. This is a high-octane battle. Can't score with that hook again. And he wasn't wet. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears. Let's get it started in round three. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Those counter punches have to hurt. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
These are my kind of fights, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. They exchange punches. And he scores with the counter. The counter lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. There's the bell to start round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Throws the uppercut but misses. Punch caught him clean. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
A perfect counter lands. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Defense is not an option for these two. A straight right just misses. Good counter punching. Talk about Khan in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept that.
On to the 5th we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. How about that time counter shot? And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Nice counter. Unlucky to miss with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the... On to the 6th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Good counter punch. Hook misses. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
There's a counter shot. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. Here comes round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Marco Antonio Barrera is on the canvas. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
It's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? This is not yes. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
And there's the bell for round 8. Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Good counter-punching. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab just missed with the left hand. Nice counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A straight right just misses. Hook misses. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax, because you know what you can do in the gym.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! Barrera might be going down! No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defend.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. There's a counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. A perfect counter shot. There's a counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. He is down big time on the scores. And here comes the 10th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
So you're getting in there with something that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get them close.
Catch and shoot. Didn't land that jab. And down goes Amir Khan. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this?
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, boy. Amir Khan dazed. Didn't wait long. Hold her right there. Amir Khan is rocked. And down he goes. What an upset this could be as Khan is down. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
You saw it here live, a knockout win.